Hey there everyone, welcome to the video. In this one, I'm going to talk about my time starting out with Rise of the Ronin and my thoughts on the game so far. I'll start out by saying this, the pros to this game far outweigh any of the cons for me. To me, I hardly have any complaints. I'm really enjoying my experience with this title so far, and it seems to be exactly what I want to play at the moment. I captured gameplay real early into my venture, so what you're seeing is within the first few hours. I've only put about 10 hours into the game and have a whole lot more content to tackle. If you want more Rise of the Ronin content from me, maybe like and subscribe for more. Starting out with the gameplay. Hands down, the combat is my favorite part about this game. The controls flow so naturally, and while it can be easy to learn, it's tough to master. The gameplay has an arcade-like feel to it, very hack and slash inspired, but I will say that dodge button and parry comes super in handy. I like that the parry window is pretty graceful in this game and not nearly as crushing as some other Souls-likes I've played. I still have trouble landing them right anyways, but I will say, the more I've played, the more I've gotten used to it. It's important to get an idea of your enemy's moves before rushing in though, I will say that much. Also, there are 3 difficulty settings to choose from at the start of the game. I chose easy mode at the start, and of course I'm still getting my ass handed to me. There was one boss that I was stuck on for a real good chunk. I finally got past it, and coming through the other side did feel super rewarding. I definitely feel like this game can get tough at parts. One thing I learned in these kind of games is to be persistent, change up your approach, and you can overcome any of the challenges. I really like the bonding system with characters. Basically, with this mechanic, you can improve your relations with others by finishing quests with them. Super cool feature, and lots of neat characters in this game already. You'll even learn some fighting stances you can switch between that can really spice up the gameplay. Using the different stances while in a combo can help diversify your fighting style. Also, those finishing moves just hit so damn hard. It's also super fun to use the gun at a distance and land one-hit kills. So super satisfying. Especially if you kill like 2 or more enemies with the gun in a row, makes you feel like a total badass. You are also given dialogue options in this game. That mechanic is pretty cool, allowing you to make a lot of your own choices. One complaint though. I think I've only heard my character speak maybe a couple times, so yes, unfortunately you are playing a silent protagonist in this game. The open world is definitely expansive and absolutely gorgeous to wander around in. Gliding through the sky from higher surfaces is such a blast, too. I will say, there are noticeable pop-ins and random slowdown that mainly happens when I'm riding on my horse. It's nothing too game-breaking for me, but certainly noticeable at times. Like I said, the action is the main draw for me with this game, but second to that is the exploration, followed by the characters. I can spot plenty of similarities being made between this game and Ghost of Tsushima. While they can be similar in a lot of areas, I think Ghost really highlights in realism, while this game seems to be more about just having fun to me. Literally about everywhere you go on the map, there's something to do, characters to meet, and new areas to find. And you're gonna spend a lot of time liberating areas that are full of baddies, and doing quests for characters. I've got to say, the gameplay loop can be downright addicting. Sometimes I feel the world is so big, I just mindlessly go around hammering out stuff. Taking in the atmosphere is a real treat, going from place to place. Sometimes I stop to just take in the world's beauty. The environment is so super cool to take in, and I just love roaming around in this game. Also, I will say the stealth isn't super effective at times, but other moments I'm able to get stealth kills no problem. In this one mission, I was told to use stealth for it, but since there were so many enemies and I kept getting destroyed, I just pulled my sword out and went to town. I was literally trying to square up with these fools and even used wooden weapons. Yeah, that really didn't work too well. Plus, there were easily like 10 regular enemies or so, plus a boss, so stealth wasn't happening there for me. The voice acting is done really well, although I will say sometimes it seems the lip syncing can be kind of off. I don't know how to place it, but characters don't have many facial expressions despite the killer dialogue. It does break immersion for me, a little bit sometimes. Speaking of immersion, I really like the creative approach to this story. I'm having fun following along and seeing it expand. I'm super excited to see where it goes. For single-player lovers like me out there, this one does not lack in the story department at all. That's for sure. Some cutscenes can drag on a bit, but honestly never for too long, at least to me, with how much gameplay there is in between. All in all, I'm really enjoying this game. I don't know, I feel like it's scratching an itch for me, like, this is the exact game I want to play. I dig the samurai aesthetics mixed with the Souls-like influence. Even with the fatigue I feel from open world games, this one just seems to click with me. There might be some slight problems I have, but it doesn't take away the feelings I have towards the game at all. This is a fun, well-done open world Souls-like game. I can't wait for many more hours in this world. Well, those are just some brief thoughts from me about this game. What do you think of Rise of the Ronin? Are you playing now or planning to pick the game up? Let me know! I can't recommend this title enough. Even if you've never played a Souls game or a Souls-like, this one may be worth checking out. Team Ninja killed this shit in my opinion. Oh yeah, I added this last bit of gameplay to show how seriously cool the armor set I just got is. It is so freaking awesome. And you can get it fairly early in the game. I'm super excited to see what other cool armor there is. Also, I found a little cute cat. Quick side note, the weapons are so fun in this game. I'm just having a blast taking in the world and finding my playstyle. I tend to be too aggressive with my approach in a lot of these games, and playing this one I have to remind myself to back out when I need to, and play defensively when I have no other choice. It seems to be all about balance in these games, and not always going for the throat. Well, that's all I have to say for now, really. Thanks for checking out my video, and thanks to my subscribers for their patience. Caught a stomach bug that took me out for the last week or so, and while it did suck, it felt good to ease back into things with this video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more gaming videos, and I also make music content from time to time. Much love, everyone. Be easy.